Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and are fair use and fair dealings. Well, hello and good morning. So today is a very, very special day. Today is the Queen's 94th birthday. Massive congratulations to Her Majesty. It's pretty special for anyone to reach this sort of age and be in such amazing health as she is. What a woman, what a life. So I'm very, very happy for her to be celebrating. As we saw yesterday, Prince Philip, yay, came out of the woodwork. There were some nasty rumours flying around about Prince Philip. Thankfully, he has proved everyone wrong. I will talk more about the other royals in my next video, but I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to the Queen. On a not so positive note, naturally, as I commented on my brief video yesterday, the day before the Queen's birthday is when Harry and Meghan decide that they're going to announce to the media that they're not talking to the media, even though we already knew that they weren't talking to the media. As many people have commented, and my favourite analogy was, it's like ringing up your ex-boyfriend or your ex-husband saying, just letting you know, I'm not talking to you anymore, okay? Yeah, just so you know that, right? Okay, bye. It was completely pointless. It was an attention grab. The same as the attention grab being them delivering food to the homes. You couldn't make up anything more, I suppose, gooey PR-y. I don't really know how to put it into words, but so all the things they could have done. They could have made a nice donation to the company that are donating food. You can't knock the company. I mean, it's wonderful that companies out there around the world exist like this, helping the vulnerable. But it was just a big photo opportunity for the Sussexes, and that's, you know, it's pretty gross to use this scenario, but as we know, they were going to do it anyway. So the build up to this could be a variety of reasons. Why did they surface now? Well, funny enough, Meghan actually had her Disney documentary brief chat yesterday. Now, why, when it was actually released, what was it, Dolphin and Elephants, wasn't it, her one? It was actually released a few weeks back. There was a big build up to it. Why was this documentary released basically round about the same time as the Queen's birthday? I reckon Meghan has deliberately done it, the same as I believe that Meghan and Harry are going, oh, look at all the coverage the Cambridges are getting. Quick, what can we do? What can we do that's really going to get us in the papers? We deliver to the needy. We'll deliver to the vulnerable. But what we're going to do, instead of just doing it and then people finding out about it later, we're going to take professional celebrity snappers with us. Not their own personal one. It's not their, was it Chris Allerton? No. This is Coleman Rayner. If you look at the bottom of all of the pictures that have been coming out in the last couple of days, the 2 jaunts that they did, it's Coleman Rayner. Now, Coleman Rayner famously took the pictures of Meghan's dad, didn't they? The New Mexico setup ones of him posing before the wedding. Now, if you look at any of the pictures that have been coming out of Meghan, you know, the leaks, the one of her carrying Archie, trying to carry Archie in that baby character, carrier in Canada, you know, where he was it just didn't look right. Sorry people, I'm not a massive tin hat person, but you know, there was no pressure on the straps. The baby was half hanging out. She didn't even have any sort of weight on her shoulders. There was like a weird string holding the baby's hand up. It was just a mess. I have got no idea what she was up to on that one, but do we ever really know what she's up to? So anyway, Coleman Rayner are taking these photographs of them. They are celebrity snappers. Kim Kardashian was actually very honest about it. She'd released pictures of her getting ready for a photo shoot. So you had pictures, this is one in particular where she was sitting on a wall, and then you had, this guy must have had the best job in the world as far as he was concerned. He was baby oiling up her bottom, and then they were putting handprints of sand in perfect positions and stuff. And then it was supposed to be Kim casually just sitting there on the beach, you know, Coleman Rayner, what's the other ones, Backgrid, Splash News, and it's just, they pay them, they get a cut of the photographs to do these. So everything that they are doing is a complete setup, and it is disgusting. But again, of course, it is to take away attention from the other royals, and I don't understand the psychology behind this. We know Meghan is a narcissist. We know that Meghan loves having attention on her, and I'm beginning to wonder. I would say Harry, but he looks absolutely miserable in these shots. He almost looks like when there's pictures of her grabbing hold of him and leading him around like a toddler. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly don't ever go out holding my husband, pulling him around like that, stroking his back and just grabbing his arm. It's almost like she's his carer and not his wife. But whereas Meghan is looking directly at the cameras, Harry genuinely does look peed off. So maybe Harry is not quite on board with this as we think he is. So Harry and Meghan are doing this a saintly Mother Teresa act. They've released the pictures just in time, and then this stupid news release saying that you're not going to be speaking to the press. You haven't been speaking to the press for a long time. In fact, I can't remember the last time you actually sat down and gave an interview to any of those newspapers. So it is just an absolute attention-seeking grab. But as I said, I find it funny that they've done it round about the time the court case is coming up, isn't it? So Meghan has apparently released to the newspapers, obviously not those newspapers, she's released a statement stating about the fact that she never gave those 5 friends permission to discuss her father, to discuss the letter. In fact, she never gave her friends permission to speak with the magazines, absolutely whatsoever. You know, People magazine. Oh, this is going to turn out quite interesting, isn't it? Because it's going to mean that she's either got 5 friends, she's got 5 friends that are willing to cover for her, so she wins this case. Doubtful. The fact that they quoted several segments word for word that were in her letter, they had copies of the letter, or the 5 friends don't actually exist and it was just Meghan through PR, through agency, leaking the letter. You know, she's got 5 friends defending her, because obviously Meghan has always been a victim here. But I just find this absolutely, it's so distasteful. I've got another video coming because I wanted to go over a few other things that have come out, but it's the Queen's birthday today, and I know, as I said, I've done this video and I'm talking about them, but it's just shocking and unbelievable the fact that they're trying to do this to outshine. It's bad enough William and Catherine, it's bad enough, what did they do? Princess Eugenie's, Meghan did the pregnancy announcement, then there's been so many of these, then they announced MEGXIT just before Catherine's birthday, literally the day before. They didn't need to do it then, they did not need to do it then, but they did it just before, so they got coverage. There was that was it. William's Earthshot Prize with David Attenborough. Huge Sir David Attenborough. So what did we have? We had a picture of Harry holding Archie, stood, you know, with the backdrop of Canada. These two are absolutely despicable. When I say that, I can hear Daffy Duck. Despicable. They are absolutely one of the most disgusting, vile, attention-seeking couples I think ever. I mean, I can think of all these famous couples that have come along, and yeah, okay, they do their pap shots, they do their attention seeking, but have you ever seen a couple behave like this? I think there's something right upstairs, if you know what I mean. Thankfully, of course, everyone does see through it now. People still read, people sometimes like message me on Twitter or on here, and they're like, why do you still talk about Harry and Meghan? It's like, because people want to hear about Harry and Meghan. They may not like them, but they want to hear about them. The reason being is it takes everyone's mind off the real stuff that's going on in the world. It's the same reason. Why do we go out and buy those junk magazines? We've got People magazine, we've got, in the US, you've got the Inquirer, you've got real junk magazines. It's because when you sit there through the hairdressers or whatever you're doing, it just takes your mind off everything. We're not reading them thinking, well, some people might, and go, oh my God, that's true. Elvis was really sitting down the chip shop, and oh my God, Lady Gaga is actually an alien. You know, but it's a bit of humour, and it takes people's minds off stuff. This is why I do these videos. So for those of you that keep complaining about my videos, don't watch them. Simple, isn't it? For those of you that like watching my videos, please like my video, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and then you get notified when I do more videos. It's really nice and simple, isn't it? So I will be back. I'm doing another video on various bits and bobs. I will be filming that very shortly, so you will have a couple of videos in the next couple of days. So I will see you soon. Bye!
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typists, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.